Hello everyone, this is Mohan Ravtija, a ServiceNow developer at Panla India Private Limited. In previous video, you have seen problem management overview and its life cycle. In this video, I am going to demonstrate the implementation of problem management in ServiceNow step by step. Let's take an example. Multiple users raised an instance for email not working issue. So we are going to create a problem on this instance. Now I am going to create a new problem record. Before that, let's first see the incident that are raised regarding email issue. In application navigator, type incident, click on all. As you can see, there are three instances raised on same email issue. Based on these three instances, I am going to create a new problem record. So let's search for problem in application navigator. As you can see, under problem we have all. Click on that, and as you can see, the problem list has been shown. Click on new. I will fill required details such as shop description, category, impact, urgency, and assign to. So first, the original task will be the incident which has been raised first. Select the category as software, subcategory as email, short description as email service outrage affecting users, and select the impact as medium, urgency as medium, and let's save the form. Next, we will link the incident to this problem. Linking incident helps us to understand how many users are affected, and it provides better analysis while troubleshooting. For this, let's go to related list. Under related list, you can see incident. Click on add and select the incident which are related to this problem. Right now I have three instances. Click on add selected. As you can see, they have been added, and let's assign this problem to a group. Type problem, select problem solving. I will assign it to problem coordinator A, and let's save the form. Before that, there is a small note. Once we save and update from, the problem coordinator A will receive the notification and start working on the problem. Since we are not showing multiple users in this video, I am going to impersonate problem coordinator A. In real time scenario, the remaining steps will be exactly same except this impersonation. Click on assess. So right now the problem coordinator A will receive and start working on this problem. For that, I am going to impersonate him and continue the process. Click on profile, select the impersonate user, search for problem coordinator A, impersonate user. Now there are multiple ways. So what are the tasks assigned to this person? One is through email notification. As you can see, the problem assigned to you. Another one is list. From that, go to in problem assigned to. In this way, you can also see the task assigned to him. Another way is in application navigator, type problem. Click on assign to me. I'm going to use this process. So as you can see, the problem 40024, which is assigned to him. Click on that. So now he is going to work on this problem. First, he will confirm that this problem is not duplicate and legit, and start working on this problem. For that, he will click confirm. The problem is currently in root cause analysis state, so need to perform root cause analysis. For this, we need to create a problem task. In related list, click on problem task, click on new, click on root cause analysis. As we are creating this problem task for root cause analysis, I'm going to give short description as check email servers and assign it to problem analyzers team. Assign it to problem task analyst A and click on save. Now problem task is in assess state. Now problem analyst will start working on this and click on start work. In working notes, he will mention I'm start working and post it. After doing research, the problem task analyst discovers that patch is missing, which is why the email issue has been raised. He will update this information in working notes as patch missing and click on complete. Before that, he has to give cost note and proposed fixed notes. For that, cost code will be software, cost notes will be email server patch not updated, and proposed fixed note will be update patch to latest version, and click on OK. Now the problem task is closed. Let's go back to the problem record. From the root cause analysis, we discovered that the issue occurred because the patch was not updated, which caused the unexpected behavior in email servers. Now that we have understand the root cause, we click on fix. To fix the problem, we must update both cause nodes and fix nodes. So cause node will be email server patch not updated, and fix nodes would be update the email server patch to latest version. Click on OK. The problem is in fix in progress stage. Scroll down to the bottom. Now we are going to create another problem task to fix the problem. Click on general. Short description. We will write email server patch to latest version and assign it to the problem solving group. In that I will assign it to the problem coordinator B and click on save. Now the problem task is in assess state. Problem coordinator will get notification and start working on it. Before that, he will click on start working, and after completing the update, in notes he will mention started working and post and complete the problem task. Before that, in close note, he will mention updated the patch successfully to latest version and click OK, and problem task is closed. And let's go back to the problem record. Since the fix has been completed, click on resolve. Since we understand the problem has been resolved, users are no longer facing the issue. However, you can still see the option to reanalyze. At end moment, you can click reanalyze to reopen and analyze the particular problem again if needed. Finally, to finish the process, we click on complete. As you can see, the problem record is completed. The last thing that is pending is communicate fix, which is in related links. Clicking on communicate fix, it sends all the necessary information about the fix to the people associated with this problem record. Who are these people? The users mentioned in work notes, the person who reported the incident, other users associated with this problem. All these people will receive notification about the fix and the action taken to resolve this issue. This communication explains what has been done to fix the problem. With this, we came to end of the problem management implementation. And there is a small note: in your organization, there may be some variations in this process. There may be more or few fields in the form, or the process may look slightly different. However, the fundamental concept remains same: perform root cause analysis, fix the issue, and properly close the problem. Most of the time, while fixing the problem, we also need to create a change request and associate it with the problem. In our case, we are just updating the patch, so we are not creating any change request. However, if we make changes in the system configuration, coding, or infrastructure, then we must create a change request. I hope you understand the problem management clearly. As you can see below the communicate fix, there is a create known error article. When we are using this known error means when we identify the root cause of problem, we create known error record. A known error means we know the root cause of the issue, but the permanent fix is not implemented yet. For example, we discovered the patch is missing. We know the cause, but patch is not yet updated. In such cases, we create a known error record so the service desk can quickly understand the issue if the incident happens again. The known error may include temporary workaround. Example, restart the email services until the patch is not updated. In our example, the problem is new and we quickly implemented the fix, so we are not creating the known error record. But in real-time scenarios, the fix will take time. In such cases, we will create known error record. And finally, after resolving the problem, we can create a knowledge article for the problem record to document the issue, root cause, and resolution. The similar incident can be resolved faster in future. If you found this video helpful, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.